Hey everyone! First, let's do a follow-up on the previous video about delistings and forcible leverage reduction. 2 days after I've posted diary number 54, Binance pushed quite a substantial number of leverage changes. I'm interested in what's gone down. Orbs went further down from 20 to 10, but we already know that it's being delisted. We're also seeing Bond, OMG, and Mavia going down to 10. As you can see, now these are only notifications, no forcible leverage changes in Moontrader. And just like clockwork, 1 day later there is a delisting announcement. And the very same minute, wild things start happening on these coins. 13 to 15 to 18% shots. Maybe I should make an algo just for these types of situations, let's say at the distance of 15%, maybe? Anyway, so far, my observation from last week about leverage reduction holds up pretty well. Now, as promised, let's check out the tortoise. A few weeks ago, I analyzed the data gathered with my test algos and decided to promote well-performing coins to higher order sizes. In the spirit of not rushing things, I chose to focus on one distance at first. So this is the data I've been working with at the time. Looking at this, guess which distance I've chosen. 275, 215, 125 or 155 even, maybe? No. I went straight for 0.65, the most unstable, risky distance that is the most susceptible to changes in market conditions. I did warn you that I was gonna be stupid sometimes, didn't I? Well, I thought I was going the smart way about it. For each side, I've selected only profitable coins, and only consistently profitable at that. Look at the buy-side selection. 27 days worth of data, and there's only 1 day in the red here. What could go wrong? Well, let's look at all the days that followed. A completely different picture emerges. Now there are a lot of days in the red, and the total profit is only 5.29 on the test algos. What about the higher order algos? Just 7.7 USDT. My Lambo will have to wait in the showroom a little bit longer. Now, what about the sell side? Again, on the basis of test data, it looked like a very solid and consistent selection. What about the following days? Whoops. The test algos are in the red overall. And the high order ones? What a disaster, minus 56 for a total of minus 48 for both sides. There are decent days, yes, but then the bad days are really bad. It is interesting to note that out of those 282 trades, if I took out just the top 3 worst trades, I'd be slightly in the green already. Just 3 trades pretty much destroyed all my efforts. Who's the worst offender? This guy, Baiko. I trusted you, man. What happened? Here, this is what happened. These Korean listings are getting ridiculous. And it's not only about Upbit or BitHum. Look at what happened to Turbo on my test algos. Minus 13.6 in one shot. And it's not even a listing per se. No. Coinbase simply adds Turbo to its listing roadmap. That's it. I mean, come on. One way I could get around that is to troll through these exchanges and stop shorting whatever coins are not yet listed there. Is that too crazy? There are literally over 100 exchanges. There should be easier ways to manage risks. Speaking of which, it dawned on me that I am still trading as if I were on isolated margin. I've more or less thoughtlessly carried over whatever understanding of risk management I had into cross-margin. Look again at Turbo here. It is at leverage 75. So back on isolated margin, in theory, my maximum exposure was 1.33% plus liquidation fees. Now, it is a loss of over 10%, and I have to just sit there and take it. I'm not sure yet how to go about it, or whether anything is even possible to prevent all of these situations. If you have any ideas or pointers, Please let me know. For now, I'm thinking about easing off the super short distances and refocusing on more stable ones. And I should probably do exactly that, but my animal brain really wants to take revenge on 0.65 and make it work. But logically, it seems that it was a mistake, both financially and psychologically, to take on 0.65 as the first challenge. It was quite discouraging, in fact, to see what the results turned out to be. Makes you think a little bit that the whole approach is crap. So yeah, the first step seems to have been a misstep. Oh well. I'm taking a couple of deep breaths and carrying on. For now, thank you for spending your valuable time with me. I will see you in the next one.